Good afternoon, class. My name is Trevor Shasha, and this is my informative speech. I just want to ask you guys, who here supports the use of illegal drugs? I'm asking this question because the city of Philadelphia supports the use of illegal drugs. For my topic, I'm asking, should Philadelphia open supervised injection sites around the city? For those who are wondering, a supervised injection site are medically supervised facilities designed to provide a hygienic environment in which drug addicts are able to consume illicit drugs intravenously. The goal of these sites is to clean up dirty needles, provide emergency care to those who overdose, stop the spread of HIV and other diseases, and to offer help to the people who wish to become sober again. So open up these sites, there are a lot of pros and cons to it. Some of the pros I just mentioned would be offer life-saving interventions to those who overdose. They would offer rehab services for those who want to seek help, clean up, and just better their lives instead of being drug addicts. They would provide clean needles, and which would clean up the streets a little more. As some statistics show, they can lower costs of ambulance rides and hospital spending due to opioids. A lot of cons would be they promote drug abuse. If you're opening up a site around a neighborhood, little kids are walking by, they're seeing drug addicts walk in and out, and I believe that this promotes drug abuse, which isn't good for the younger generation. Another con would be that our tax money will be going to cleaning up and providing needles for the drug addicts, basically supporting a drug addict's habits. Now, these sites won't be 24/7. They would be open for a few hours a week, 5 days a week. So where are drug addicts going to go when the shop isn't open? So opioids in Philadelphia have been a problem for a while. In 2018, the city recorded 1,116 deaths due to opioids. In July of 2018, 10,450 emergency room visits were due to opioids. Now, that is the highest we've seen in a few years. The number has dropped since, but that goes to show that many cases due to opioids. That's 10,450 beds that sick people could use, people who actually need emergency care. Now, in Canada, they have some safe injection sites, and about 25% of the 100 new cases of HIV in 2015 in Edmonton were due to injection drug use. The lifetime treatment cost per person is estimated at $210,000. So these sites, they would offer a lot of help to those who have HIV, and $210,000 per person is a lot of money to be saved in this. Now, for Philadelphia, our councilman Mark Squilla, he was blindsided by the opening of one in South Philadelphia, which has since been postponed or stopped. I just want to show a quick video of his reaction to the site opening or being proposed. His video shows that what a lot of Philadelphians feel, what especially South Philadelphians feel like myself, who live here. This injection site is supposed to be a few blocks from my house, and his video shows how we feel. I'm going to play it for you real quick.
We are there to represent the people who we are elected to represent. And nobody knew about that. We have questions. People call in our offices. We don't know the answers. And that's not fair. Whether you support the site or you oppose the site, what was done here was horrible, a disgrace to the city of Philadelphia.
Yes,
it's not part of democracy, and nobody else would do that. Canada didn't even do this. Canada had support from the community before they put it into a community. You didn't. You didn't even go out to the community and do it. You just put it there. We want to help the people who are addicted. And you're telling me open a place for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week is going to help the addicted people? They don't only shoot up during those times? This is wrong. This is not helping the addicted people. This is not helping the people who live in those communities. We are here to represent the people in the community. And you know the only reason why you did this because you want Philadelphia to be the first site in this country to be a safe injection site. And that's the only reason why you did it. We are here and we work with you, and we went to visit safe injection sites in Toronto, and we saw what happened. We talked to the businesses close by. They had to hire extra people to pick up needles in and around that community because of the safe injection site. Because when it was closed, where do the people inject? They inject near that site.
So to come to a conclusion in my speech, I'd like to throw out a few numbers about safe injection sites and how they operate. So Beginnings Treatment Centers has 120 safe injection sites worldwide, and to date they have recorded 0 deaths due to overdose, which is amazing to hear. They have a 67% reduction in ambulance calls for overdoses, which frees up so many ambulances to deal with other emergencies and whoever needs them. and they have reduction in syringe sharing from 37% down to 2%, which also decreases the amount of HIV and other diseases that are being transmitted from needle to needle, whoever uses them. And they have a reduction in average length of drug-related hospital stays down from 14 days to 9 days, which, working in a hospital, it's amazing to see a bed free up and have someone who needs the help come in and get what they need.